Hello, I'm going to talk about this amazing yarn I wish you could feel. I'm Cadence Kidwell, proprietress here at Fuzzy Goat in downtown Thomasville, Georgia. And this is Urth Yarns' newest yarn, 16 worsted. So I know we've been on an Urth spree. We're still living it up from our visit from Emre when he was here. And this is one of the newest yarns that he showed us then that we did not have pre-order kits for because it wasn't out, but now it is out, and we do have some kits for this textile wrap here, which is super cute. Take that out so you can see it. So we have gradient kits in many colors. This is the blue one, and then we have this plum as well. You can see how fun it is. New pattern from Tanis Gray. Lots of different stitches, different texture, lots of fun to do. But if you wanted it in a if you wanted like to make a sweater or even a one skein shawl or something like that, we now have, last week we got the gradient kits, this week we got our solids in. Melissa and I, when Emre was packing up his suitcase, this sweater was down in there, and I was like, we're like, what is that? Just a moment. And this is the sweater that was in there in his suitcase that was made out of this. So it had even more drape than you see here in the pattern. And Melissa and I cannot wait to make this. Look at this bundle. I'm wondering if you can guess which one is Melissa's color. I was a little surprised. And which one is my color? You might also be surprised. But these have numbers because Urth being an international company, they find it easier to have numbers on them, so it's not near as exciting to name them out. But this one is green, 110. We have yellow. This is red, 10, and then it goes down to red 30 or up. And then we have 2 in the plum version. We have plum 50 and plum 20. I really like that green also, Renee. It looks really great. This is orange. This is neutral. It's also gray. And then this is blue. We have another blue coming. It's about a week behind. So this is the color that Melissa chose for her, Harvest Sunset Oversized Sweater. So she chose this color. When we were unpacking it, I thought she would have picked this one, but she has picked this blue. You might have thought that I might have picked green because that is what I have been mostly knitting with. That's what I have on here, but I did not. I picked this orange. I can't wait. I think I have something else to show you that's kind of that color too in just a moment. But look at this stitch definition. And this is the entire pattern, 2 pages. Melissa and I were commenting on that. But that's because it doesn't have a lot of shaping. It just has this great lace and that shows it off, so it's just going to feel really great. Now, this is called 16 because it has an extra fine 16 micron count. I'm going to get this close to the camera here so you can see all those little plies in there. Makes it super soft, micron merino wool base. Really great. So you can use the textile kits and make that long, fabulous wrap. And I'll talk about the shawl cuffs in a minute. That would be great for that. Or you could make the Harvest Oversized Pullover. But it also has good yardage. So it has 220 yards in it. So you could do, I'm going to flip the camera just a little bit so you can see our worsted cabinet over here. Up there at the top is, let's see, that is Tango Mango. And that is a pattern that uses 2 different worsted, so it'd be really pretty in this. You could even do it in these 2, or maybe these 2, or if you are a Seminole fan, you could even go with these, or a Gator fan, you could go with these. So we have lots of options in here, but you can also do this with, we can also help you find some one skein. One skein would make a great hat, and there's a cowl pattern that we have over there too from Urth that this would just be lovely in. So we'll make sure that those links get up on the page for the Urth 16 worsted. Just really great. Urth plants a tree in Africa for every skein that's sold. So, and the trees, as we've mentioned, are not just decorative and provide shade, which is important, as all of us know who, would like to have trees in our yard, but really provides a livelihood for that family and can provide firewood and so forth. So they really do a great job in helping their corner of the world with their yards. And so we appreciate being a part of that. Speaking of which, we're now going to head over to Manos del Uruguay. We have Fino. Actually, let me grab this different bucket here, and then I'll get to that bucket in a second. We have some new Fino colors. We have some mini skeins here that come in these sets. How can you resist them? They're just so squishy. But I love about Fino is its silk content. So, and its yardage, 490 yards. It's a light fingering. So it's not lace, but it's not as thick as most fingerings. And it has 30% silk. Look at that. Look at these colors in there. And so we have, I didn't bring it over here, but we'll have it up. I've shown this to you before, the lonely skein shawl that you can make out of just one of these in this luscious garnet also. So Manos runs a women's cooperative in Uruguay, providing employment, actually an employment trajectory. So not just employment, but like really opportunities to move up, as well as childcare for the community. One of the reasons we got more Fino is completely selfish, because we have discovered this pattern, and it doesn't show up as well, so I'm going to try to get really close so you can see it. It's got, it's made in lace, so mine will be a little bit thicker, but it is, oh, let's see, I think this might be, once we have my sample, we can show you about it. It's lovely. It is cables in this lace weight. So I am going to make this sweater in this color. So you think I have a theme going on here? This is going to be my Harvest Oversize, and this is going to be my Hakuji. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing that right at all. You guys are looking at it backwards. So I think I've got a color theme going on for spring right now. So I'm very excited about this too. I don't know which one I'm going to cast on first. I think Melissa has already cast on her oversized sweater. I am working on my Express Yourself sweater. So here is how mine is coming along. This is in our Knit Collage Serenity Boucle. Knit Collage also supports the livelihoods of women in India. So just lots of good things going on around the world when you shop with us. We're very appreciative. So let's see if I can show you the front. Here's the front because it has short rows in the back. Having a really good time last night. I couldn't wait. I knitted later into the night than I could because I wanted to get to this. So I have modified the pattern just a little bit. These little pink dots, according to the pattern, should really be green. And I love my green. I was thinking, oh wait, I have no green that I'm knitting with right now, or planning to after I finish my Descent sweater. But yes, there is green in here. So I put the pink in instead of the green because I think it needed just a little bit of something tart to go in there. My bottom body is going to be blue. So I put the pink in, the pink boucle. And so this was interesting. Right after I did it, I wasn't sure. I'm like, I don't know. There's a really pretty plum we have over there. Melissa's using that. I thought about the plum. It's not quite as loud as the pink, so I didn't choose that. But I'll tell you what, I went a few more rows and now I'm happy. And the reason is once you get it right on your needles, your stitches are bigger then before they get swallowed up in the next row, if that makes any sense to you. So if you're kind of what my mom would call interviewing colors, she's a quilter and she'd like to interview the colors. If you're interviewing the colors and you're actually knitting them in, give it another couple rows before you make your choice. So I'm really excited about that. I've got maybe 3-4 more rows of color work, and then you divide for the sleeves. Then it's smooth sailing, but also that's when it gets kind of slows down for me. That's when I'm definitely going to want to cast on one of these, because the body, you know, though it's easy, there's nothing like catching my mind, making me want to go, what's next? What's next? This is a great project for our funky bags, which Ashley's making more of for us right now. Then I want to tell you about these we got in too. These are from Jewel Designs, and Laura has a PhD in anthropology, and her research led her to collaborate with Bali's skilled artisans. So these also do a great job of helping out in the world as well, and I love this. This is so practical. We have it in a espresso leather with the brass, and for the first time we also have a gray leather, a pewter leather with a silver. So if your item is more like this might look better in there. You know, if you're doing the black and whites or the grays, this pewter would also look really great in the plum. And you wrap it around twice, or whatever you need, but I feel really secure in this. This is a big shawl. I love this shawl. We're getting just a little bit of crispness for, you know, maybe 5 more minutes. So I really wanted to wear it, but sometimes it moves around on me a lot. And so this is the perfect solution. And because you wrap it around twice, and then it opens up here. Let's see if I can undo that and show you here. You undo it here. So this thing has a little latch in it there, and so you wrap it around and then slide it back in there. So it's really great for that. So I love these new shawl cuffs. They really hold on tight. And what I'm wearing, excuse me, it's pollen season here. I'm wearing Baubles, which is Andrea Mowry's shawl. Yes, it is brioche. It is, I love it, so ingenious. It's brioche and lace, and then brioche lace. I felt very fancy doing it. So you have regular stripes in here. Then you have brioche stripes that change colors. I mean, change or swap dominance, I guess it would be the best way to say it. So that it's the greens on top with the white in the valley, and then the white on top with the green in the valley, and then some regular lace, and then brioche lace with baubles down at the bottom. It was really satisfying to make. I loved making this one. If you wanted to recreate it, we think that a combo of Madeline Tosh Twist Light and the Jack Pine from Less Traveled Yarns would make a really great Baubles. But we're happy to put other 3 trios together for you. You can text us at 229-236-GOAT, and we'll be happy to text you back pictures. Let us know what colors you're thinking of, or just if you have other questions about other patterns or whatever else we're working on. We love to talk to you through text, phone calls, messages, all of those things. We really just look forward to serving you and talking yarn with you and talking about all the good things that are going on in the world, because we're participating in the livelihoods of these women that make this beautiful yarn like this one. This might have to be my next one. So many things to knit. I can't wait. But today is all about serving you. Tomorrow I'll be casting on. Thanks for watching. I'll get all those links up for you.